service club members found out what it's all about. You knew what you were getting into when you got there. You knew what you were committed to, and it's still that way, except that the needs are different and the times are different.
I was 10 years old when my mom joined the service club, so I was lucky enough and very proud to be a child of a service club member. We both went on to be president. Obviously, she was president first, and then I became president. We were both thrift shop chairs. I'm continually proud of watching the service club ladies continue to do what we were charged to do by Mary Butler and her original founders of Service Club, which was to serve the sick and the needy in Waukesha County. And we have met those needs, and some of the needs have been the same. The eyeglasses, if somebody came to us today, we would help them. The swimming pool passes, which we talked about, which we did so much of when we were young. Continuing to get good people in the community as we have for members who want this community to be a good place to live and raise their families and for good quality of life.
As I've come to learn my Waukesha County community, and as I've come to learn the members of the Service Club, I am just so deeply, deeply touched with the history of this organization. 85 years. If you think back to where things were 85 years ago, the founders of the Service Club were here in Waukesha as this hospital was created.
It is a community of outstanding women that come from all different areas of the community, all different skill sets, and I must say that I have learned something from every woman I have ever met.
You can take all your background, and that's what everyone does here. They take their background and they bring it here, and it's amazing. We have teachers, we have nurses, people that were in sales, everything, and they all bring something to this, and it makes it so successful.
The proceeds are distributed by the Evaluation and Finance Committee. They put out the requests to the various agencies twice a year and receive the grant requests and do their due diligence and review them, and then they present their findings to the general membership. We get a month to think about that, and then the next month we vote on their recommendations.
You see so many people come in, families that do need the assistance or others that ask questions about the Service Club, and it's really wonderful what people find out about all the things that are done and the opportunities that lie there for them.
Waukesha County Health and Human Services helps us find those clients, those needy people in the community that need our help. They do an evaluation, they do a screening, and it just makes our job a whole lot easier because then these people are identified and we can fulfill their needs.
At the end of the year, a lot of times those monies run out, and if it wasn't for the Service Club, we would have very little resources to tap into for these families. It's been very helpful to have the Service Club to be able to bridge those gaps when the money runs out.
Transportation is probably one of the most significant social services that's required for people to live a more valued lifestyle. The Service Club decided that they would help to make point A connected to point B in creating the opportunity for us to purchase this vehicle and also equip it completely.
Some of the funding that they provided years ago, even before I was on staff, really set the stage for us to be able to continue expansion of services. For example, I recently found out that the Service Club funded the first food pantry van. In addition to using the food access through that program for our own clients, we provide food free of charge to 40 other agencies in Waukesha County.
The Waukesha Service Club has been a donator of over $850,000 to Pro Health Foundation, Waukesha Memorial Foundation, and OMH, helping different things, as it relates to cancer, Angel's Grace, Dental Clinic, 16th Street. They're big supporters of our walks. Back in 1980, they were one of the original founders of the Breast Cancer Center at Waukesha Memorial. And now here we are 35 years later, opening up this beautiful cancer center. So they've been our partner ever since. And so we really appreciate that.
What most impresses me about the Waukesha Service Club, not only that they've been around for 85 years, is that their focus on addressing issues before they could become major problems. When we started this clinic, we knew that access to dental care was an issue for folks that had low income, and we actually were able to address it before it became a full-blown problem, like other communities in Wisconsin and or the nation are actually dealing with right now. So kudos to the Waukesha Service Club.
Thanks to the Waukesha Service Club, we are able to access more recreational opportunities. Thanks to your kind generosity, we can now partake in events spread out a little more throughout the community.
It's a history, it's a legacy, it's a thread that connects all of us together. And it's not just this hospital. The Service Club is doing so many things in the larger community, helping so many families, so many circumstances have benefited from the Service Club's involvement.
That's the main purpose for their existence, is to serve. And it's done well.